Hello there, folks. Hope you're all doing well. Here in Marina Del Rey, California. It's a beautiful day here, and just wanted to get out and do a live stream here, show you guys some of the really cool palms around. Yeah, it's just amazing. So great to be out here again, and yeah, see it all the beautiful palms out here. Climate here is just absolutely amazing. You know, it's like 72 degrees right now, just a few degrees warmer than it would be in winter. I mean, it's such a consistent climate year-round, and just absolutely amazing. So yeah, some great palms down here. I'll show you guys. Hey, Gem State Tropics, great to see you in there. Greetings from Boise. How's the weather in Boise, by the way? I heard you say it was gonna get, you guys were getting some more heat, which is always a good thing for the palms. So yeah, it's cool. Now here it is very cool weather. Feels like a great relief from DC. 72 degrees Fahrenheit right now, which is the high, like right at the peak of the day right now, and it just feels amazing. So nice, and it's overcast, which is pretty nice. But yeah, beautiful mild day here in Marina Del Rey, California. I saw your videos, by the way. I saw you uploaded some garden updates and stuff, which I will definitely check out. I'm gonna check that out tonight. I saw that you filmed a video on the palms there in Nampa, I think. So I really look forward to seeing how they're all doing, which is awesome. Yeah, 100 dry and hot here right now. Wow, 100 degrees. Gosh. I mean, 100 and dry can feel, you know, it's not that bad. You know, for people from humid climates, 100 sounds like apocalyptic, but for you guys, especially in the shade, 100 really isn't that unbearable. But this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite weather. You know, 70s and cloudy feels great. Honestly, I never have a problem with the cloudy day here. It's just really nice. But yeah, let's walk around and show you guys some of the palms here. Really nice. So you got the huge washies here, as you can see. This one's more of a hybrid. You can see this filibusta here, hybrid Washingtonian, and then these are more pure robusta here, very skinny trunks. Beautiful yucca there. It looks kind of like a rostrata, but I'm not sure. And then we've got beautiful Brahia armata here. Huge trunks, and this is just a young one, but it'll grow into a huge palm. I've seen a lot of these around here. They're, you know, native, like almost up to the California border. I think that there's one that has been recorded like 8 miles from the border, so nearly a California native, and pretty common across Southern California. Great palm. Seems like the trachys here are growing very well. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's some really mild areas of Idaho, which is pretty impressive. You know, considering like both the latitude and how far inland you guys are. It's awesome. Yeah. I'm really curious to see if any washies are in your area unprotected, because it seems like they'd be pretty marginal there, but you never know. It's pretty cool. Check this out, by the way. I'm just gonna show this one and then head back the other way, but it's a beautiful triangle palm here, Dipsisticariae. Huge washes there. Look at this. These I've seen a lot of in Southern California. They seem to now be becoming much more common, which is awesome. You can see the flower stalks there, and then just a beautiful palm species from Madagascar. Just awesome. Gotta love that. Yeah, that's awesome. The trachys are doing well. I've seen a lot of trachys out here, interestingly, in Southern California. I mean, I've always, you know, I've seen a few of them around like the LA area, but especially down in San Diego, I see a lot more trachys and butia than you see up here in LA. Butia is really quite a rarity here. I don't see a lot of it in LA, but for whatever reason, yeah, San Diego, I've seen quite a few of them. Some huge ones too. But yeah, these washies are just amazing. I never ever get tired of these. No matter how many I see, they're just really are marvels. So beautiful. And again, yeah, for a place that's so mild and warm in winter, the summers are really amazingly pleasant here. Gosh, yeah, I just love it. I don't really care for the super hot and humid weather as much as I love a lot of tropical places. This is definitely ideal. Mediterranean climate, perfect weather, just beautiful. But yeah, this is just along the Marina here, Marina del Rey, here in Los Angeles, and yeah, it's a really cool area. You can see all the birds of paradise here, huge ones, sago palms there, and that's just awesome. Hey, Braden Palms, thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Looks so good, yeah. Yeah, trackies do very well in cool climate in San Diego, exactly. Some of them look a little rough, like, not rough, but some of them, the crowns are kind of small because they definitely need a lot of water in Southern California. But yeah, I mean, climate-wise, it's perfect for them, even though, there's no really cold winters like the Pacific Northwest. But the summers are just as mild, and yeah, they love it here. It's awesome. It's heaven. Yeah, it is heaven. Yeah, this place is heaven for me, at least. I don't know. I mean, something about it. I love all sorts of tropical places. I love all sorts of subtropical temperate places, but something about the Mediterranean climate, specifically in Southern California, it's just ideal. It's just so beautiful. Look at this camera ops here. Beautiful live oaks as well. It's just amazing. Yeah, if I lived out here, I'd definitely learn a lot more. I would try to learn a lot more of the native flora and like the a lot of this stuff that you see around. I know this is, I think this is like a eucalyptus relative. I don't think it's actually eucalyptus, but it's one of the related species. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of the common plants in Southern California I'm not as well versed in, but the palms I know. But yeah, it's just so cool. I love all the eucalyptus and everything. Yeah, it is definitely heaven out here. Yeah. No, I love them too. Love palm trees so much. Look, that's a Canary Island day palm there. Huge one there. Here's some California fan palms. Always look a little bit, the leaves are a bit sparser and the crowns don't look as attractive by the coast here because they prefer that really hot summer weather out like in the desert areas of California, which you don't get here. So Mexican fan palms, definitely a better choice for like right by the coast. But yeah, look at this one, leaning. Beautiful, beautiful palms. There's some California fan palms there. Yeah, Southern California is amazing. Moonlight Beach and Carlsbad have some amazing Boutia Mexican blues and the biggest Canary Island dates I've ever seen. Moonlight Beach, gosh, unfortunately we're already north of there. We just drove north from San Diego today, but if I'm ever back down there, I will definitely check the place out. That's really cool. I hope the Canary Island day palms there are still doing well, because as you may know, Gem State Tropics, the palm weevil, South American palm weevil, is making its way up the coast. It's an invasive species that's been killing all the Canary Island day palms around San Diego. I mean, there's still a lot of them left, but a lot of them I've seen there are dying. Tons of them have been removed, and just really sucks. And apparently they're attacking some of the other species now too. So just really unfortunate. By the way, look at this. Look at these. Trackies here. It's so funny, I was just mentioning them. I was just saying I don't see them a lot here, but they are around here. This looks like one, I guess, that didn't make it. I'm guessing. Yeah, you can see. I mean, these ones look pretty good. They're really, really tall. Very, very cool. So it's always so interesting to see these, really hardy palms in warmer climates. I just find it very interesting. Crazy, we have the same palms in DC. Pretty unbelievable. Really, really tall trackies. These are huge. Hey, BH, thanks for joining in. Really appreciate it. Great to see you on here. But yeah, Moonlight Beach, I'm gonna check that place out. That's really cool. Sago palms, yeah, sago palms are awesome. Yes, sir. I wish I was there. Yeah, it's a great place to be. Definitely, yeah, definitely pretty amazing. Always blows me away. Every time I'm here, it's just such a cool place. Southern California. Palm trees rule. They definitely do. Yes, Braden palms, exactly. Palm trees are the best, yeah. Something about them, they're just amazing. I got into palms when I used to live in Florida. I moved to Colorado because it was cheaper. Gotcha, yeah. No, I mean, this is Southern California, fortunately a very expensive place to live, but I mean, it's just so beautiful, you know. Yeah, no, I can totally understand that. I mean, Colorado is an amazing place too. I've only been to southwestern Colorado. I went to Mesa Verde once, which is just so beautiful. And yeah, Colorado's a beautiful state. All the southwestern states are, but for me personally, I just love the palmy areas. I think Florida's just too hot for me. I don't know if I could stand that year-round, just constant heat and humidity. Summer there and even spring and fall, pretty brutal. Here, the weather's just perfect year-round. Hey, greetings from Holland. Robert Hoekman, thanks for joining in. Really appreciate it. Probably not too... I'm guessing the weather here is actually probably pretty similar to Holland right now. How hot is it in Holland right now? I'm curious. It's 72 Fahrenheit right now, so like 23, 24 Celsius. I don't know if it's overcast in Holland, but Holland's got pretty nice summers and pretty mild winters too. Some beautiful palms there. Yeah, California fan palms do grow big, and Mexican fan palms even bigger. Super tall, as you can see there. Hey, Dara, Southwest Ireland Rainforest, thanks for joining in. How are things in Ireland, by the way? How's the weather? And how are your palms doing, too? As far as I know, the Canary Island dates are looking pretty good, but I heard the weevil's a problem. I want to try to get Canary Island date palms. Yeah, exactly. No, the weevil's a huge problem. You really notice it around there. I mean, once you get up here, there's just so many more Canary Island date palms. I mean, I was actually still surprised by the number I saw in San Diego. I thought they'd all be wiped out, but there's still a lot around. I think people there, as opposed to like in Europe where the red palm weevil went through and just killed every one of them, people are more aware in San Diego. They know about the problem, but there's still not been enough investment in it. There's not been enough attention paid to it when they could have stopped the problem earlier. Now it's pretty out of hand, but hopefully it's still manageable. And also, it was interesting because there's a stretch of, there's like some natural barriers, like there's mountains around San Diego, and then there's that stretch of coast near Camp Pendleton where it's like no palms for like 15, 20 miles, which I'm hoping might act as sort of like a natural barrier to prevent the weevil from spreading north into like Orange County and up towards LA. So I'm hoping it can sort of contain there, but it still sucks to have all these palms being killed in San Diego. I know now like Bismarck palms and like a lot of palm growers in that area that have more rare species like Burchardia and stuff, they're losing them to the weevil too. Thankfully, stuff like royals and all those beautiful, and the other common species, Washingtonia, robusta, queen palms and everything. Queen palms are everywhere in San Diego, all resistant to the weevil, which is good. But yeah, no, it's a huge problem. Really sucks because the same thing happened in Europe. Took out all the Canary Island date palms in like the Mediterranean area. I think I'd planted my parlor palm in California. Yeah, parlor palm is definitely one that grows here. I've actually seen some here, but no, yeah, parlor palm probably, I mean, as far as the West goes, I think Southern California is the only place you could really grow one. I don't know, maybe in like Arizona if you planted it in shade, but unfortunately it's not a very hardy species, yeah. Try windmills here, right here. Windmill palm, these are good hardy palms. They do well in some of these warmer climates, and they also, their ideal climates are honestly colder climates. Colorado, I know there actually are a few in some of the milder areas, so yeah, definitely one to go with. Yeah, the beaches are beautiful out here. This is the Marina here. Pretty clear water, actually. Really, really nice. Kind of hard to see because it's pretty overcast today, but a lot of the days here are overcast, which again, I love. I love the weather here is just ideal for me. Venice Beach is a good palm. Yeah, it is palm paradise. Exactly, Nick. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. Venice Beach is so beautiful in the canal area. I don't know if you've seen the Venice canals here in Venice, California. So cool. Yeah, I love this area. Recommend going to South Texas. It's like Florida with Cal. Yeah, no, I've seen South Texas, and unfortunately, they had this horrible freeze that went through in 2021. Took out a lot of tropical palms, even some Washingtonia, all the way down into South Texas. But I think there was a couple coconut palms that made it, which there are only a few of in South Texas. Most of them were killed, and some of the royals in the milder areas made it too. But again, a lot of them were killed from that freeze. Those freezes, unfortunately, the Texas gets and California doesn't get just brutal because Texas has the Great Plains to the north and there's no natural barriers to keep out the cold. Here, there's tons of natural barriers. You got mountains all around. It's a drier climate out here. The freezes just don't hit the same way here. I think downtown LA, which is away from the coast, so it's actually a bit colder. Record low for all time in downtown Los Angeles is 29 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the coldest it's ever been there on record, so pretty crazy. That really is quite mild. Nice queen palm there. Beautiful eucalyptus. Pygmy dates here. These are everywhere again. Some nice California fan palms and then a Mexican fan palm there. You can see the contrast. Yeah, no, but I do want to go to South Texas sometime. I've never actually been to Texas at all. Because there's some beautiful palms down there. I think I'd want to go in winter though, because I would want to go when there's not a freeze and also when it's not hot. South Texas, unfortunately, I think more so than most of Florida, has just a really brutally hot and humid climate. And especially now, this summer's just been awful. It's just really, really hot there. But no, I mean, it looks cool. I'd love to go. But this climate's just ideal in my opinion. Mediterranean climate, it's perfect. So beautiful. Tricarpus is doing great. I'm glad to hear that, Dara. That's awesome. Luca palms, my Mexican fan palms, are growing nice in the Netherlands today. That's awesome. That is awesome. 27 Celsius with sun. Okay, so a bit hotter than here, actually. That's awesome. Perfect weather. Here it was like, yeah, again, here it's like 23, 24 Celsius, but back in DC, it's probably like 30 or more. Yeah, it's been really hot. And humid, too. Windmill palms are nice. Yeah, Braden palms are beautiful. Love windmill palms. I'm in LA for the week. Oh, Victor, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm here just for today. We're here one night. We're here today, and then tomorrow, and then we leave, and we're going up the coast. We're just driving up to the Bay Area, and then we're there for like 3 nights. I think we have one night in Central California, and then up to the Bay Area, and then back home. So, got to make the time count because it is just, oh God, it's heaven out here. Look at these Mexican fan palms. So beautiful. It's just amazing. This is so impressive. The sound is so nice with the leaves rustling and the breeze. Look at this place. Gorgeous. Hi, there's a lot of cool passiflora species named to the desert. Yeah, passiflora, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure there are some here. If I lived in California, I'd be so happy. Yeah, Braden palms, same here, same here. That's my goal. That's always been my dream, is to one day live out here. And it is expensive, so maybe not immediately, but hopefully someday. Because this is just, as far as my interest, growing palms and stuff, this is ideal for me because it's so mild. You can grow so many different palms. The weather is just perfect all year round, and yet it's also, you can still like zone push with stuff. It's not like you can grow everything, and you can grow tropical species, desert species. You have a really wide range. It's just perfect, in my opinion. Look at this place, by the way. So cool. Should get some alligators in here. That'd be awesome. It's like a restaurant. It's crazy. Cool place. Anyways, yeah. I have some rare Tricarpus palms and sable palms doing great. That is awesome, Dara. I'm so glad to hear that. I felt sad for the palms that died. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah. No, unfortunately, some of them just, I mean, here in Southern California, one of the big things, obviously much more so than cold, it's just watering. You got to keep palms watered here. Not so much washies and stuff, but, a lot of more tropical species, king palms, Roystonia, stuff like that, and queen palms, and then fertilizing too, because the soil here is kind of chalky, not very nutrient rich. So Palmstream loves some fertilizer right here. But yeah. Look at this. Beautiful. Incentia vitricosum here. That's awesome. Abyssinian banana, I think it's called. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. By the way, look at this eucalyptus here. It smells so great. Oh my God. It smells like heaven. Look at this. This is a Dipsis lutescens golden cane palm here. Huge one. Very, very healthy looking. I've seen some that don't look so great when they're out in the open, not watered enough, but this one's in a good sheltered spot. It just looks beautiful. That's a really, really cool palm species. And again, one that's, you know, decently common in Southern California, which is awesome. Yeah, it's really nice out here. Yeah, definitely get a windmill braid. And yeah, there's definitely one of the best palms for climates like Colorado. So I would definitely recommend that. I think a palm stream on the 3 streets in Venice would be entertaining. Yeah. What's the 3? Oh, on the 3 walk. What's that, Nick? The 3 walk streets. I don't know what that is. You mean like a canal? Because that area is pretty neat. My palms are inside because I'm busy. Stuff like moving, but next year I'm definitely going to put my palms outside. That's awesome. Yeah. No, parlor palm I would probably leave in a pot. You know, you need to really, really heavily protect it for it to survive in Colorado. Unfortunately, it's just not a hardy palm species, unfortunately. Look at these beautiful king palms here. Arconta phoenix here. So beautiful. These are really common in Southern California, which is just awesome. In my opinion, much better looking than the average queen palm. And everything. They're just a beautiful species. There's some beautiful royal palms up here, by the way, which is really exciting. I'll show you guys these. My palms are inside because I don't know. I would definitely put them outside, at least for the summer. Yeah, it is heaven here, for sure. Not sure if I like the filifera or robusta more. Mexican fan palms are more iconic, but the California fan palms are much hardier, more likely to survive. Yeah, no, I agree. I have the same. I used to say I like filifera more, but I'm honestly not sure, because especially in like LA with all those towering robusta, it's really just so impressive. The palms are amazing. Look at these agave, by the way. This is just massive. That's just crazy. These things are huge. Also everywhere here. This is the ice plant here. This thing's actually invasive, unfortunately, but it is a beautiful plant all over California, along the coast. Aloe here, also everywhere. Really, really cool. Put that on if you have like a sunburn or something. It's supposed to help. You can grow palm trees in Maryland, but you need to protect for the winter. So yeah, I mean, most palms you need to protect in Maryland, but we can grow windmill palms somewhat, sable minor, needle palm, and a few others without protection in Maryland. So not all palm trees need protection in Maryland. Same with Colorado. If you're in one of the milder parts of Colorado, not all palms need protection there. I know there's some sable minor and at least one trachea I know of that are unprotected in Colorado. No protection. But yeah, most would probably need protection. Beautiful birds of paradise out there. So beautiful. Yeah. Evergreen Carants. Evergreen Carants. I don't know if I've seen any of those, but that's really cool. Not the canals, hidden feature of Venice. What's the feature called? The 3 streets or something? I've never heard of that. What's there? Is it it's just really nice streets, or is it I don't know. Curious. Let me know. Recommend going to Florida. It's heaven. Yeah, no, I went to Miami last year, so you can check out my videos from there. And I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Because, you know, there's a lot that you can grow in Miami that you cannot grow here. There's also a lot you can grow here that you can't grow in Miami. It's a trade-off, certainly. You can can grow more dry climate species here, but Miami's actually, you know, true tropical climate. So I absolutely loved it. I've been to the Keys before too, before I started my YouTube channel, and yeah, just loved it. It's so beautiful there. 3 tiny streets that are only walkable. Okay, some of the best landscaping. Behind Abercrombie, okay, I'm gonna look that place up. 3 tiny streets. Huh. All right, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. That's really cool. Hey, Damien, thanks for joining in. Noedo, Marco, and Amoroso. Oh, those are the streets, okay. Noedo, I'll look back after I finish the live stream and try to find those streets. That's really cool. There's a chance I might have seen them. I'm not sure, though. Let me check that out. Agave Americana, exactly. Between Abercrombie Boulevard and Lincoln Boulevard. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. That's really cool. You have a good films. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know what? I just film stuff that I see and find interesting, and I think it's awesome that you guys enjoy this kind of stuff too, because you know, there's a growing palm community on YouTube, which is just awesome. More and more people becoming interested in growing palms, which is just great. Because yeah, they're just awesome. More people becoming aware that the palms can grow in colder climates too, which is just great. Recommend going to Florida. Yeah, no, I love Miami, and I would love to go back sometime. I come out here because I have like a doctor visit thing that we do out here, so that's why I'm out in California. But yeah, no, I'll definitely make it back to I'm sure to Miami at some point. Don't know when, but it's really, really cool, and the botanic gardens out there especially are just amazing. Garza Palms is growing 2 window palms in Colorado. Yes, Garza Palms. I love his channel, and I've seen his channel. Yeah. You have the street. Yeah, Washingtonia, exactly. These are all Washingtonia. Actually, sorry, none of these are Washingtonian, but these are Washingtonia over here. See there. Those are them right there. There's lots more over here, but right now, these over here, which I'm going to show you guys, are really, really beautiful palms. One of my favorite. They do great in Southern California. These are royal palms. Look at these. Beautiful, beautiful royal palms. Roystonia regia. One of my favorite palm species of all. And I just noticed this driving in. It's really cool how many are planted here. This is like a new development or something, but they put a lot of royal palms in. So you gotta love that. And again, this is a year-round cool climate. 72 degrees right now, middle of August. Right here on the water. But it's a little bit away from the coast. The ones in Santa Monica, some of them look a little wind-beaten, like right on the coast. These ones are a bit away, right on the Marina, and they're doing just really well. And I noticed quite a few driving around San Diego. I saw quite a few royal palms, which is awesome. So they are becoming more common in California, which is great. I even have a video of one up in Northern California, which is awesome. I love coconut palms. Yeah, I didn't see a coconut palm in California. So I have a video of a few coconut palms in California, but they're very, very rare because they're tricky to grow here. It's just a little bit too cool for them to grow. But no, I mean, they will grow if cared for properly. And again, if I moved here, that's one of the ones I would try to grow. I love coconut palms too. They're just beautiful. Yeah. What's this? Beautiful date palms here. Phoenix diclifera. Look at these. Date palms are also becoming a lot more common. You know, previously they planted a lot of Canary Island date palms around LA. There's still a lot of them, obviously, but date palms are being planted more commercially in like malls and stuff. As are these. Beautiful Brahia armata. Look at how big the seed stalks on them are. It's crazy. Then they got some temperate trees here. There's quite a few of these being planted, which I don't love. You know, they're native trees, so I understand that. But you know, I wish they'd plant more evergreens. But these are I think California sycamores, which, you know, nothing against them, but they are deciduous, so in winter it's just not as attractive. But they put in royal palms too, so I can't blame them. You have seed on California palms. Yeah, a lot of them have seed here. You'll find the seedlings growing all over. They actually naturalize like in these little, even in like cracks in the pavement and stuff. Really cool. Look at these royals, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful royal palms here. It's really nice. Just gorgeous. Look at these trunks. So strong. It's crazy. Loquats grow there. Have you ever heard of them? Yeah, I've heard of loquats, and I think I've seen some here as well. They seem to be pretty common. That's awesome. You have seed Washingtonia? Oh, do I have Washingtonia seed? I've grown some in the past, but I don't currently have any on me. I've collected some from out here in California, but the reason I don't grow them much is because they don't really grow in where I live in Maryland. So I don't really see much use in germinating them if I'm just gonna, not be able to plant them. So I don't really grow much Washingtonia, but I have collected seed in the past. Yeah, the palm trees here are awesome. Thank you so much, Damien. I appreciate that. I remember I had a royal palm seedling when I grew it in Colorado. It died for 30 days. Yeah, royal palm not hardy at all in Colorado. Only California and parts of Arizona. That's it for the Southwest. This is our Conta Phoenix Alexandria. Yeah, exactly. That's the one that you see out here a lot. I remember I had a... would be cool to test loquats in Maryland. I've heard that there... Yeah, so there are some loquats that grow in Maryland that I've heard of, but I don't know if they're... I don't know exactly which species do well in Maryland. I'm curious. But yeah. Just sit here for a second. See the royal palms there. Yeah, no, royal palm's not hardy in Colorado, unfortunately. Oh, you're from Poland, Damien. I did not know that. That's really cool. Yeah, someone else, another YouTuber, I forget his name, but he's growing palms in Poland and having a lot of success. So there's actually some really mild areas of Poland, which I didn't really know, which is awesome. Maybe you'll get a date palm, but protect it in the winter. Yeah, date palm, I would definitely recommend sable mine or needle palm and trackies, but date palm might work. You're gonna need a decent amount of protection for that. Probably box it in, wrap it. But yeah, I mean, it could definitely work. Poland and USA friend. Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, I've met quite a few people on here from Poland, which is awesome. Yeah, very, very nice. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day here. Southern California. Poland and Poland friend of Ukraine. Yes, exactly. I've been to Maryland, seen a coconut palm near the beach in Maryland. I went to Maryland. Yeah, Ocean City. I've been there before, and it is, yeah, there's definitely a lot of, sorry, I don't know what to say. There's a lot of coconut palms out of the beach in Maryland and Ocean City, but they're not hardy. They plant them in the summer or in the spring. They are just there for the summer, and then they tear them out in the winter, so they're not hardy in Maryland. So do not be fooled by that, but fortunately, they're just annuals. But you will see a lot of them, like queen palms and coconut palms particularly, on the beach in Maryland, but they're just planted for the summer, just for people's enjoyment. And then they, unfortunately, just let them die every winter and just replant them, which is just, I don't know. I mean, I understand the appeal, but I wish they'd just plant like windmill palms or something that could actually have a chance of surviving. I think that'd be better. Look at this Norfolk Island pine here. Massive. Maybe the city of Ocean City, Maryland should protect it if they... Well, yeah, I mean, the problem is that they plant them right in the sand. And even if they wrap the coconut palms and queen palms, the roots would still freeze. So unfortunately, I mean, coconut palms are just impossible to grow where we are, because even if you protect it, you just need an insane amount of protection. And the soil still freezes. So, you know, you basically need to have like a heater all around the palm, even in the soil. It's just basically impossible, and it would cost so much money that it's just not worth it. I guess they found it just to be cheaper to plant new ones each year. But they could save a lot of money if they just planted hardy palms, sable minor, needle palm, windmill palm, that kind of stuff. Sable palmetto even. I need to head up, but thanks for the live stream. Gem State Tropics, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so great to have you on here. Yeah, I know many California videos on the way. I filmed a lot yesterday, so stay tuned for that. And lots more to come. So I really appreciate you joining in. Pine trees, yeah, there are pine trees here. I don't see any right now, but yesterday I was at Torrey Pines, which is a nature preserve. They have wild pine trees, and there's lots of planted pines around. They have Canary Island pines, stone pines, which are from the Mediterranean, and lots more species. So, yeah, pine trees are quite common here, which is awesome. Yeah, they are beautiful. There's some beautiful pines out here. Well, I don't really know where I'm going. Just wandering around, but yeah. Beautiful Washingtonia there. All over. Per coconut palms, they have to suffer. Yeah, unfortunately, they all die every single winter and then are replanted in Ocean City. It really sucks. And then you go right down to Virginia Beach, which is just south on the Virginia coast, and they have all hardy palms. They're doing the smart thing of actually planting hardy palms that can survive, palmettos, pintos, that kind of stuff. Whereas just up the coast in Ocean City, Maryland's only real beach town, which really sucks because it's my home state, and they just waste all these palms every year, whereas they could be planting hardy palms. It really sucks. Hopefully they change. I'm sure they will. You know, unfortunately, Ocean City just really is. I mean, it's like Zone 8A. It's pretty mild, but they just really haven't caught on to the hardy palms. The fact that hardy palms grow there. So that's unfortunate. Seals there. Here's the Norfolk Island pine I was mentioning earlier. Massive tree. These are all over Southern California. Decently hardy too. Obviously not DC area, but all over Mediterranean climates. You'll see them in tropical places too. I saw them all over Miami, so definitely grow a lot. Beautiful. my God, there's a sea lion there. Look at this. That's so funny. My God. That's crazy. On the dock. That is so funny. God, I've never seen any down here in Southern California. That's right, I just saw some in San Diego, but I've never seen them here in LA. It's really interesting. Ah, really, really nice. That's very cool. Very cool. Would you protect the train carpets 429 or the Euchrostrata? I'm curious. That's awesome. Both of those species should do well in Poland. So many palm trees. Yeah, Braden, they're everywhere here. It's crazy. And it's a surprising variety too. You know, obviously there's a lot of Washingtonia, Canary Island day palms, the common species too, but I'm noticing more variety around here than I used to. More, you know, stuff like royal palms that you don't see planted a lot. You know, people become more aware of those kind of palms. Beautiful king palm there. You give in Poland? What do you mean? I was just saying that I think the Tricarpus fortunei and the Euchrostrata could survive in Poland without any protection. I'd love to go to Poland someday. It looks beautiful. It's really cool. You have a what in New Mexico? What did you say? You have something in New Mexico? I went to New Mexico last year. It was beautiful. You could send me a seed palm. I would love to, but I don't have any right now, unfortunately. I do not have any seeds right now. But I would love to at some point. Sago palms. Yeah, there are sago palms. I don't see any right now, but they're around. I'll keep my eyes out for them. Beautiful day palms there. I do like palms. I love palms. Yeah. I absolutely love palms. And every place I go, I always research what palms are there. Try to find some to film and just to visit. I absolutely love palms. I make palm tree short on my YouTube channel. That's awesome. Braden, I'll check that out. Very cool. Say that again. Damien from Poland, you're like, yes, indeed I do, yes. Anyways, guys, just a short live stream. I might end it here, but just wanted to share the palms right here with you guys. It's just a beautiful day out here, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Can't get much better than that for middle of summer, so yeah, just loving it. Feels so nice out. In Florida, palm trees don't die because it's never cold. Well, you'd be surprised. It actually does get pretty cold in some parts of Florida. Like North Florida gets really cold. But yeah, it actually does get cold in some parts. You'd be surprised, yeah. Miami, I think the coldest ever is like 29 degrees, but it's definitely gotten into like the single digits in some parts of North Florida. And every now and then they get those really bad freezes that kill a lot of palms. Like more tender palms in like parts like North Florida. And people growing coconuts in like Central Florida, they die every few years. So yeah, it actually can get cold there. Yeah, it's nice to speaking for you. Oh, you're 38 years old. Very nice. That's cool. I'm just 17 years old, but yeah. That's awesome, and awesome that you grow palms in Poland. Really appreciate it, yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna take a video of these royal palms to post later, but really appreciate you guys joining in. It's a beautiful day here in Marina Del Rey, California. And yeah, you guys have a good